You're going to love what happens next. It's going to be a completely new adventure. It's going to be a completely different you. The nostalgia of the past cannot be compared to what's coming. You're going to meet new people. There are tables you haven't even pictured that have a seat for you at them. There's like place settings. There are people. You're going to meet the most amazing man on earth. You're going to meet the most amazing friends on earth. You're going to have the best experiences. You're going to travel together. You're going to see the world together. You're going to change the world together. You're going to make Jesus proud, essentially. Like, you're going to live such a full life. Whatever happened in the past, like, it didn't happen so that you can stay there and remain there and keep nursing it and keep redressing all of these old wounds and keep pushing away everyone who's trying to help you move on and move forward in your life. No, the past is gone. The past is not coming back. The past happened. The past is the past. The past will never change. The only thing that changed was you, and you changed for the better. That means anything negative that ever happened to you, anything that has ever hurt you, any wounds that you've ever sustained because of something that happened to you, they happened already. They're gone. They're not coming back. They're not happening again. You don't have to be living in constant fear that the same kind of person will hurt you again. First of all, I don't know why you would be attracting the same kind of person, but like, you don't have to live in any kind of fear that like you're gonna get hurt again. You don't have to settle for less than you deserve because you think better isn't coming. Let me tell you something. Whenever one thing leaves, another comes. There is no such thing as depletion in the economy of God. God does not do things like that. If something goes, nature abhors a vacuum. Who created nature? Jesus. God. Nature abhors a vacuum. You will never lose something that doesn't come back better than it left. That means if you lose a relationship or you lose a friendship, like, you didn't need it. And if you did need it, it'll come back in a different package. You didn't need it. You didn't need him. You didn't need her. You didn't need that. You didn't need that job. You didn't need that role. You didn't need that opportunity. You didn't need to live in that place. You needed to be where you are currently so that you can become who you need to be to go where you're going. Everything works together for your good. That's what it means. Everything that happened to you is working together to do something that is bigger than you initially thought was possible. It's time to focus on the days ahead. If you keep looking back like Miss Pillar of Salt, you're never gonna move forward because you can't go forward if you're looking backwards. Like, you can try, that would mean you're like walking backwards all the time. You can't sustain that for very long. Sooner or later you're gonna find yourself stuck. And when you find yourself stuck, I don't want you to be in the same place this time next year, still unable to move on from whatever happened to you. We are acknowledging that it happened. And let me just send my heart out full of compassion for anyone who has had their heart broken by a family member, by a relationship that they may or may not have supposed to be in, period. It's painful. No one is saying it's not painful, but you don't have to remain where you are. You can decide, make the decision within yourself that you are going to move past this. You're going to move into all that God actually has for you, because if it was back there, if that was all God had for you, you would still be back there. You're not back there anymore. There's no need. It's not necessary anymore for your growth, for your development. It's not necessary anymore. The last chapter of your life is not necessary anymore. You understand its lessons. You've taken its lessons and you folded them into who you are. And now you're reading the next chapter. You're ready for the next chapter. You will have new experiences. You'll see different things. You'll see different people. New people will make you feel again. What you thought you'd never feel again, you'll feel it again in greater measure because you're different now. You feel deeper now. New places are going to feel like home. Don't be surprised if you end up somewhere where you thought you never would be and you end up loving it because you've become different. The things you like are different. God has changed you and changed your appetites and changed your personality, changed your whole vibe. Basically, he's taken whatever it was that the enemy meant for evil and he's turned it to good. You're gonna get out of your comfort zone and it's gonna be the best thing you ever did for yourself, for anyone involved. You are going to start living again. You're gonna open yourself up to this world and all that it has to offer, and you're gonna open yourself up to your God and all that he has to give you, all that he has for you to become. You're going to experience the fullness of what it means to be a daughter of the living God. It's time for you to live. It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to stop thinking that your salvation is in a man, or your salvation is in your bank account, or your salvation is in your friend group, or your salvation is in the acceptance of the people that you want acceptance from so badly. It's not. It never was. It never will be. That's why they had to disappoint you, so that you could realize salvation comes from one place, one source, one man, one God. And when he saves, he not only saves, but he resurrects. That means you come back better than you were. And you can help more people. And I'm excited for your future. And it's here now, not later. The past is gone. You're here. Well, who's stronger there? Who has more power there? It couldn't come here. Unless you bring it, it can't come into here now. So, yeah, that.